Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Bo here from Guitars and Games. Welcome into the channel. Welcome in. So before we do anything, I just want to say thank you for all the views on the latest video, the Rosalia video. That I'm amazed at it. Thank you all so much for that. I really do appreciate it. And all the new followers too. I really do appreciate you all very much, very much, very much. Today we are going to have another reaction. This one is to Florence and the Machine. I was recommended this by the same person, one of my long time subscribers, Soleil. She recommended this after she recommended the Rosalia video too, and then this one. So we're going to check this out. I've heard I have never listened to Florence and the Machine before. This will be my first time. I've been told, and I looked up just a little bit, like a little bio blurb, that she's kind of into like paganism and witchcraft. That's what this blurb said. I don't know. That's cool with me if it is. You know, there's nothing like a good pagan. But we're going to check it out. I hope you all are ready for that. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, one more thing. Little housekeeping detail. So today's Thursday, the 6th. I am going out of town for the weekend. I will not be back till Sunday night, so I will not be streaming or doing any videos after this one till next week. So I will be back on doing videos and streaming on Monday after today. All right, I just wanted to let you all know before I disappear for a few days. But I'm going to switch now to the reaction. I'll see you in just a second. All right. So here we go. This is Florence and the Machine. Everybody Scream. This is a new one. From what I also read, I kind of understand that she like kind of goes real heavy into music and then steps away for a little bit, then comes back real heavy and then steps away for a little bit. So I think this is a comeback for her, like, or not a comeback, but like one of her times where she's really focused on music. So we're going to check it out. Like I said, I know nothing at all. And she's wearing heels on that kind of ground. She looks very Gaelic. Is she Gaelic? She looks very Gaelic, like very Gaelic. Like her bone structure and her jawline.
Get on the stage and I call her by her first name. Try to stay away, but I always meet her back at this place. She gives me everything, I feel no pain. I break down, get up and do it all again. Because
what is this guy? This guy's weird. What's this guy?
I stay away, but I always meet her back at this place. She gives me everything, I feel no pain. I break down, get up and do it all again.
I like this like movement.
She makes me feel loved. I can come here and scream as loud as I want. Everybody dance! Everybody
It looks like she's like projecting her emotions on the other people in the room. I don't know. That's kind of like she's like, everybody move, and they're all just, like that. Like, this is really interesting.
I don't have to be kind, extraordinary, and normal all at the same time. But look at me run myself ragged, blood on the stage. But how can I leave you when you're screaming my name? Screaming my name.
The guy looks a little bit like Rob Stark, actually, from Game of Thrones. The guy who plays Rob Stark. And Erxie in the Eternals. I don't. This is that was an interesting cameo.
I'll make you sing for me. I'll make you scream. Everybody dance! Everybody sing! Everybody move! Here I can take up the whole of the sky. I'm burning, becoming my full size. And look at me burst through the ceiling. I'm just so glad you came.
Yes, she's like projecting emotions, or she's like pulling them in and forcing them to feel what she feels. I don't know. Am I getting that right? This is incredible. It's like a weird blend of like, there's this like incredibly underlying like sexuality in the video, which, like, I mean, she's being very sexual and very, but at the same time she's like projecting this like fierce kind of like it's not, maybe the way I should put this is like, it's not being sexual for a man's sake. You know what I mean? If she's a woman and she's being sexual for a man's sake, it's more like she's being sexual for her own enjoyment. You know what I mean? Like, she's allowing herself to think, maybe that's a better way to put it. Because it's like she's not doing it for somebody else. She's doing it for herself. I don't know. Just an interesting insight.
Breathless and begging and screaming my name. Screaming my protect me from evil, the magic and the misery, madness and the mystery. Oh, what has it done to me? Everybody scream.
That was interesting. Is she into like Wicca and stuff like that? The Wiccan religion, or earth-based, earth religions? Like a naturalistic kind of, that kind of style. That'd be interesting because that kind of sounds like it, and I mess with that, but it's interesting. I didn't catch that at first. Well, that makes sense though, because if like you're and people who I've known people who are, Wicca or earth religions, animalistic religions, and stuff like that, and they are way more in tune with their own like state of being. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but their own like just physical self. They're in tune more with that. And she's kind of giving off that vibe a little bit, I bet you though, this will be killer live. like in a concert, I bet you this will be a killer song live.
Protect me from evil, the magic and the misery, madness and the mystery. Oh, what has it done to me? Everybody scream.
Oh, wow. They're actually doing credits. Do we have any? Just credits. Okay. All right. I will see you all just a second. Well, that was very interesting. I have not, that's the first, that is literally my first time ever hearing them. And that's crazy. It's an interesting, like, first off, the guy riding the horse backwards. What do you think that means? You think that means somebody who's going forward but is obsessed with the past, like looking back, never looking forward while everything's going running forward? That could be that. And the other thing is, like, I did not expect her voice to be that like tenor level. She had a really kind of a tenor voice. I was really surprised at that. I thought it would be higher. I'm just in general, it kind of looked like it would be higher, but she has really a nice tenor. That's a really good, really good voice. And I mean, I may be completely 100% wrong in this because I don't know, but it sounded like the song was just about recognizing your own power, you know? And I'm assuming that she's aiming it more towards women because that's what she's writing as. And, but like just recognizing the power within and the power to be and being okay with yourself, which we all know that's a hard thing to do. It's hard to be okay with yourself sometimes. Trust me, I know. I have severe self-confidence issues and self-esteem issues, and it's interesting to have it put into music form, and listen to somebody else talk about something similar. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, you all. I think that was really good. We're gonna have to listen to some more Florence and the Machine on the channel. We definitely will. I hope you all enjoyed the reaction, and I will see you all in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think. And I will see you all later. And remember, I will not be back on until Monday. So y'all have a great weekend. Everybody stay safe. I'll see y'all.